Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? Boy Ted here, and today, I've seen a few of these, I decided that I was going to make my own. I'm coming out with an NBA 2K16 wish list. Now, I have 6 things, 2 of which I'm sure you guys will probably see in pretty much every wish list video, and then 4 things, I think that are kind of a little bit more unique for mine. I mean, I'm sure other people have probably talked about it a little bit, but I think they're kind of a little bit different and a little bit more unique than what you would normally see. So the first thing I want to talk about is, of course, badges. Now, everybody knows badges, everyone knows the deal with them. No one knows exactly how to get badges until you earn it, and even then, you still don't know how to get it until people go into the code and actually see how you get a certain badge. So if you were to take Posterizer, for example. Posterizer, it takes 15 contact dunks to earn. And I mean, that's fair and everything. But my issue is it doesn't tell you how to get every badge in the game, and it doesn't tell you your progress on badges. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm sure other people have gone into much more detail than mine. I feel like that's, something that just greatly needs to be fixed. Second thing I think needs to be fixed: body types. Now, I feel like you should have different body types. I know, again, people have probably gone into it. I'm telling you, Shaq doesn't look like Isaiah Thomas, and he shouldn't. A 7-foot center should be big. Not everybody's a Pau Gasol kind of guy where they're kind of a little bit skinnier. I feel like that's something that really needs to get changed. So that's just another thing right there. Body types. Again, like I said, these first two, a lot of people kind of go into detail with, and so I'm not really going to touch too much. Third thing is dunk packages. Now, hear me out here. If you go to the dunk packages right now, you have dunks. You have your under basket rim pulls, your rim grazers, everything like that. So you have all these kind of dunks. Well, in the old 2Ks, I believe it might have been 2K13. 2K14 might have had it. I can't remember. 2K14 on last gen, so on the 360. It might have had it, but I know 2K13 had it on the 360. They had actual packages. So what my thinking is, I think they should go back to packages. Now, my thinking behind that is, the packages they had would be the Tomahawk package. That had, your cockbacks, your athletics, your sidearm, your straight arm, things like that. So those were all the packages. Those were all the dunks that were in the Tomahawk package, and I think that would cost like 4,000 VC or something. Then you had the Flashy Flushes dunk package, which had a between the legs, and it had like a cover the eyes dunk. And you had like the windmill, and then you had a bunch of players like LeBron and Kobe and things like that. I think they should go back to that one because it's simpler, and you can get a more desired dunk. Now, something else I think I should change, and I'm just gonna kind of add this on to what the dunk packages whole thing. I feel like that they should just completely get rid of they should completely change the right stick. Right now, with these dunk packages, I think you could equip. You might have only been able to equip one dunk package at a time in 13. I can't remember. I think it might have been 1 or 2. And with these dunk packages, I think they should come out with like 30 or 40 of them, and you can equip 4 at a time. Now, my thinking behind this is so you can get a more desirable dunk for a particular situation. You could have the right stick, and if you hold RT and you push it up, you would get one dunk package, and if you hold it to the right, you'd get another. If you hold it to the left, you would get another. If you hold it backwards, you'd get another. And you could, again, I feel like you should be able to change it to which one you want. That way, if you're just, running down the court, and you just, if you just hold X or something, like I just did right there, I wouldn't do a windmill reverse, or something. It's pretty much just what I'm trying to say is, you know, some sort of way in which I could choose what dunk I want to do at a particular moment. I've seen so many times like breakaways and things like that. People just hold X and they mean to just, like I said, like breakaways or whatever. People just press X and, you know, they mean to just take it straight up, and next thing you know, they do a side. I can't remember what the dunk is called itself, but it's like a side clutch, I think it is, something like that, where pretty much they dunk it from the side, and it gets blocked. So I really think that that's one thing that they should change. Next thing I have on my list is shot stability. Now, pretty much what I'm trying to say here is the fact that, you know, Aldridge on quick won't go in more than, say, Nash on quick, or Kobe on quick, or Nash on normal, or things like that. I think it's absolutely stupid that, you know, certain dunks can just be flat out better than other dunks. I think that, or not, excuse me, shots, not dunks. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that that can happen. And I mean, honestly, like, I've had to change my shot over the last few years to be faster in order to be better and actually be able to compete in, you know, Pro-Am and everything like that. And speaking of Pro-Am, next thing that needs to be changed, in my opinion, is the Pro-Am team system. Okay? Now, everyone has their own Pro-Am team. I don't think it should be that way. I feel like, you know, someone should make the team, and then you would invite people to your team. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, chill your ego, what is going on, my dude? The reason why I'm saying that is, you know, that way, you know, you can have, pretty much other people can play on your team whenever, you know, you're not on, or if you're away or something. So I feel like they should go more with the cruise option that was in, I think it was in 2K14, where, you know, someone, I think cruise might have been that way, I can't remember. But pretty much what happens is, you know, you would make a team, pro clubs pretty much from FIFA, if you're familiar with that. You know, someone would make a team and then they'd be like the owner of it, but other people could still play on it. I feel like that's the way it should be. You know, everyone had the same uniforms and everything like that. I just feel like it's better than just, you know, one person always has to be the host. I feel like that's something that really should change. And finally, number 6, the last thing I think needs changed for NBA 2K17 is an open world. Now, I know. A lot of people kind of want an open world. I think an open world would be kind of cool. Now, my idea for an open world, it's pretty much not going to happen, is what I'm saying. Because of how big the game is going to have to be for this to happen. Now, my idea of an open world is depending on what city you're in, what team you play for, if it's a home or away game, everything like that, your world's going to be different. That way, you know, like say, you know, the Orlando Magic, the city of Orlando would be, you know, based off the city of Orlando in real life. And that city won't have the same layout as, you know, LA. And things like that. So the whole idea is, you know, you can have different layouts depending on who you play for and things like that. My thing behind that is, you know, you would have your house or whatever, and sure, you could pay for everything, and you could pay for your house with, like, say, money or whatever, and then you'd have money in VC, and you would pay for things with money, and then VC. Just, that's a whole different thing. You know, my thinking was, you know, you'd have your house, and then you'd have your practice gym, and, you know, you would have to drive to your practice gym, and whenever you're ready to play your game, you would drive to the stadium, and things like that. And, you know, I think that's just something that, you know, is kind of cool. But my whole thing is, I kind of want an online open world. So that way, you know, you could drive. Pretty much what I'm saying is I kind of want GTA and 2K combined. Now, so pretty much, you know, you could drive from your house to the stadium and play a game, and right after the game's over, you could, you know, drive to the park, and, you know, you could play park with people, and it'd just be one seamless transition. Pretty much, the only transition would be, you know, you walking from your car to, you know, you walking from your car to the park and things like that. I think that's something that, you know, should really happen. I think that'd be so cool if they could implement it. I mean, obviously, you know, like I said with this whole, I said 30 city, but obviously that wouldn't be right with, you know, multiple, whatever. But just, you know, the whole many cities, and you know how they change if you're home or away and things like that, and you know, your house and then the hotel and things like that. I think that would be really awesome if they could implement that in, but realistically, are they probably going to do that? No, because the game would just be way too damn big. Something for 2K18, I think that'd be really cool. But you know, I don't know, just, you know, just kind of a little thought I had. Just, you know, I think that'd be kind of cool. So pretty much, guys, to wrap it all up, again, my 2K17 wish list are, you know, badges and being able to view the badges and your progress on them. Different body types for different players. You know, dunk packages opposed to just dunk types. Shot stability, in which every shot has the same chance of going in, and it's 100% based off your ratings. Pro-Am teams opposed to Pro-Am owners.